items, consideration of resolutions to add Saturday service to the Emeryville BART Amtrak shuttle service. You're on, Karen.
Move approval. Second.
Oh, no, Karen has stayed here all day.
Sit down.
Actually, I have a question.
All right. Vice Mayor Cassis has a question. Karen, come forward.
We just have to give you a little time up at the mic here after all this. It's only 10 o'clock.
I think I lost my wagers. My husband on when I'd be home tonight, though.
Have you won, you said?
I lost.
You lost. All right. Well, we can keep you later if that'll help.
No, it's okay. I don't mind losing this one.
I'm a little unclear about just conceptually where we're going here. I keep hearing things rumbling around out there that to the degree that the city continues to participate in this program, that we potentially then come under, the regulations related to paratransit and all of that. Can you kind of just briefly bring me up to date on where now that this service is being expanded?
If the city is still a participant after December 31st, 1996, we would have to offer a complimentary paratransit as part of our service. And as part of preparing the second and third year budgets for the whole Emeryville service, we're looking into that issue. Our preliminary review is that given the very limited nature of the Emery go-round, what ADA requires is complimentary paratransit on a three-quarters band of the fixed route, not going outside of city limits, which essentially means we'd have to provide it for within Emeryville. And also because we do go to the MacArthur BART station for a three-quarter mile radius around the MacArthur BART station. And that would be the limit of what we would have to provide if we in fact decided that we wanted to participate after the end of December.
Yeah. And what does participate mean? Is it financial participation or
Financial.
Organizational participation? Or
In
both?
kind.
Financial participation if we were to provide operating costs, or if we would continue to administer the contract.
That's what I was trying to get at. So in order for the city to totally move away from that, if we decided that's what we wanted to do, we couldn't even be the coordinator for this. We'd have to hand that over to private industry?
Right. We could, for example, if we were part of a transportation management agency with the private sector, participate in that, and one of the projects of that agency could be the Emery go-round, but we could not then provide funds directly for its operation. We'd have to be fairly well removed from the Emery go-round.
Okay. I just like to say to my fellow council members, if I may, that this is again something I sort of said a long time ago, is once you set foot into this transportation water, you find yourself wading further and further into it. And I really think we need to take a look at the big picture and down the road about where we're going to go with this, because it's, one day you've got a couple routes, and then, during the week, and then you're into weekends, and we're looking at shelters now, and pretty soon, you're running some kind of a transportation authority.
One thing you may not know, because it's something that we actually just found out very recently, is that the Emergent Emeryville TMA had applied for Caltrans funding for up to $75,000 over 2 years. And quite frankly, we did not think that that money was going to be forthcoming because of some changes in state priorities. They got it.
Right.
And so that money will do a lot toward, the possible transfer of the Emery go-round totally to the private sector, if that's a road that seems to be in the best interest of our partners and ourselves.
I would just like to, as one council member, to see us at some point in time. We've got a lot of other higher priority items, but I would like to see us maybe as part of a joint work session on something else. Really kind of sit down and take a look at this and see where we're going with it, instead of kind of piecemealing it to some degree, which I sense a bit, and just get a big picture of where are we going, how far are we willing to go, how are we going to stay in and participate and provide paratransit, or are we not going to do that? I would like to see us be proactive on those kinds of issues at some point further down the road.
Also, in terms of this particular item, this is a one-year demonstration project. So, our agreement with Aetna and with Catellas would end in December of 1996. So that would be well within the time frame that we need to make the decision about whether we participate in and have to provide that type of complimentary service.
We can't do anything as long as AC's twice the price to run it. I mean, there's no chance. I mean,
Councilmember Bukowski, were you moving all three resolutions?
yes, there was.
Do I have a second to all three resolutions?
Second.
Call the roll.
Councilmember Bukowski?
Yes.
Harper? Aye.